What's going on?
Hello! Welcome to Honey Look Reacts. I'm Tilly.
Sean.
And we are excited today, aren't we?
Sort of. Well, we're doing a few reactions here. We're not doing wardrobe changes on every song.
No,
So if you see us react to a few others, we'll do a couple.
And today we are listening to Architects
Brain
Dead,
Dead.
featuring House of Protection. Do you know them very well? Any of them?
No Architects, not as well as Architects fan No Architects. I listened to one of their second or third album. I think the album I actually liked back at the time, and when I was just a teenager, was probably the softer ones that a lot of Architects fans are probably like, nah, that ain't the business.
That's not them.
that's not the proper. It's like Bring Me the Horizon being like, my favourite album's Ammo. Ammo's good.
Ammo's great.
But out of all of the albums, probably not your favourite. Probably not the favourite. I'm not saying that's the Architects one I like.
Good. Okay, fair
No,
enough.
it's great. It's a great album for different reasons, right?
Fair enough. I've only heard one of their songs. I think it was one of their latest.
One of the newer things, Animals, I showed you,
Oh, I have seen Animals, yeah.
which is an absolute banger.
That is an absolute banger. And then the one where they did at sea.
Yeah, I think that was fairly recently. The one
that
where it was
Animals?
like Transformers kind of cinematography.
Yeah, was that Animals?
Nah.
No, that was something else, yeah. And they were a vibe. They were very, I think the production, from what I remember, they were very well put together.
Yep,
Very
agreed.
full sounds.
Yep. They're definitely been around for a long time. They experiment, but they got a hardcore bass. They're always well produced.
Would you
Sam,
say
is that
they
lead singer?
are a newer band, like more fresh?
No, they've been around. I mean, I was listening to these guys in like 2009, so that's like
Okay.
at least 15, 16 years ago.
Quick math.
Basic math, I
All
would say.
right. Well, let's get cracking.
Let's go.
Right. I have to say, I mean, as soon as I got to the chorus,
You're
I was
you-
vibing with it, but then right at the beginning, I was really taken back.
Double time.
The screaming, it was just so much going on. I couldn't really hear much of what he was.
Screaming about?
It's appropriate to say screaming. Not
What are you screaming
singing.
about?
I heard him say astronaut, and like it was hard to be. I think he sounds like he was talking about how to be. I guess he's talking about profession.
Yeah.
I don't know, could you hear?
Nah, I couldn't really make out much of it. He was just screaming his ass off. Double time. Da-na-na-na-na. It's like kind of like reminds me of Tony Hawk days.
I mean, I think they were
Maybe
setting
the
that scene
skater
with
vibe
the-
as well. It kind of
Yeah.
maybe that's what planted that seed for me. It's kind of rough, aggressive, not taking itself too seriously is what I'm getting on this one. It's just it's got that punchy pop. It's got that punchy punk. Hardcore
Yeah,
aggression
I see
to it.
punk.
It is. I think this is what it says on the tin.
It's brain dead.
No, not
That's how
quite
I'm
yet.
gonna feel after the song.
But as always, they've got a nice melody and like they've pulled it all together. It's just a punchy fish salad. This one.
Trips. Jesus Christ, I must be symptomatic. There's no way that can't be bad. Can't put it into depression. Like living on a life supply, but worrying to death of the weather. Higher than a Cayenne, lighter than a feather. Stay away, stay away, stay the fuck away. Quiet every night, then I stand from a northern sea. That's where I'd rather rise. Lighter than the fight, but I'm hungry from the terror. Stay away,
Breakdown.
The sun's challenge, drowning ourselves under the shallow waters. Taking the light so slow. We will be happy till we're drawn and caught. And the sun's gone. And now we're touching to the death
Wow.
Didn't even bring it back to a chorus there.
Right.
I just feel like they kicked ass on purpose.
I have a question for you. I mean, you kind of, I could feel that you knew already what was coming.
Yeah.
Is that because you know that's what they normally do, or?
It's kind of like a hardcore kind of structure.
All right.
Kind of aggressive verse, melodic chorus, aggressive verse, breakdown. Sometimes they bring it back.
So normally, it's usually
But this kind
like
of
the chorus
genre
comes
is
up 3 times.
quite a
around.
typical structure.
Okay.
We all know what's coming,
It was a proper
but we
headbanger.
all want it anyway.
Right at the end, it was a proper
You know what I mean?
headbanger.
Yeah, they kind of slowed the breakdown. It started on double time, and they kind of, by the end, the breakdown was slower than like a typical breakdown.
I thought that was creative.
And then by the
Yeah.
end, it's like.
It's a great way to slow down the song, because I think with a song like that, when do you finish it?
Is this, which one's House of Protection? I don't know.
I don't know if this
Don't know
guy
the
does
band
House
well
of
enough.
Protection,
Possibly.
because there were 2 main singers, and I think he's the main. I'm pointing at the screen right now, but I'm talking about the gentleman with the short hair.
Sam, isn't it? I think that's his
Is
name.
it Sam? Yeah, he's the main lead singer of Architects, so I presume it's the other guy.
Sam Carter. I was right.
Sammy boy.
Yeah, the guy can scream his ass off. I feel like that was a bit of fun. It was of an era, but it was new. Kicked ass for the sake of kicking ass.
Yeah.
I feel like there wasn't much context required. I'm sure there was some lyricism going on there. Didn't catch it.
I couldn't catch too much of it, no. But the main chorus.
Would you
I
listen to
thought
that
it was-
again? It's probably a bit too much for you, that one, isn't it?
It's a bit heavy on the screaming side. I think I could put it on again and maybe hear it with lyrics and see what you're saying. But it's not a song that I would look on my Spotify playlist and go look for to listen to.
No.
But I kind of like how he was right at the beginning. They were like,
On a run, I would bang that.
yeah, you would.
Yeah, on a run, I would probably bang that.
I can see how it would be good for
hit in
use
the
for
bag.
purpose at the
Hit in
gym.
the bag.
Hit in the bag, doing some intense activity.
Yeah, exactly.
This music makes me sometimes giggle. I think I'm not used to this screaming.
No, I've kind of introed you to this style. That was banger. It's kind of Architects do what Architects do. For me, a lot of their stuff is they're bangers. They've got some depth. They sound well produced. They kick ass, but they don't leave me necessarily yearning for
More.
the universe they're creating. Not that all music needs to be that, or the concept underneath their music. They don't stir me deeply, but I think they do what they do really well, and I enjoy it. So that's my take on that one.
I think that's a good summary. I'm just not in love with the screaming your head off. The rest of it was not bad, so maybe I need to give it another listen, another chance.
Or when you think about animals, they don't scream all that much.
No,
but
and
the
he's got a
screams are
lovely
ad-lib.
voice.
He's got a great voice.
He's got really,
Distinct.
yeah. Now hearing that and hearing his melody there and hearing it in the other song, I'm like, actually, he's got a really pretty voice.
Yeah, you can tell it's him. 100%. Architects, though, will always check out stuff when they drop, I reckon.
Keep on the loop with
Any
that.
great Architects tunes that are like incredible, let us know. Otherwise,
Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
see you soon.